Alright, so in today's video I have a pair of Adidas running sneakers. This is a pair that I was really interested in seeing. The images of them looked really cool and I just was honestly curious if it would be a shoe that I could actually wear casually or not. And so in this video we got the ADIZERO Boston 10 and it's a pretty nice looking colorway, to be honest. This one is really fire, but let's go ahead and get into this video. What is going on, guys? Hes here. Hopefully having a good day out there. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching. And if you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. Also, if you guys don't follow my website, Collective Kicks, I post a bunch of sneaker deals for you guys, so go check that out. And big shout out to Adidas for actually sending this pair over. I specifically requested it because it was a shoe that I was very interested in, and this colorway is super dope, as I mentioned. You can see the midsole has Lightstrike Pro in the kind of cream colored, and then it has regular Lightstrike on the bottom. So it actually has a dual density midsole, and I wanted to see how it was because I have been a fan of the Lightstrike technology since the Adios Pro 2s. You can see here, the Lightstrike Pro is really nice in this model, but there's a couple things from a casual perspective that don't really work well, in my opinion at least. One, it's a little bit wobbly on the heel, and then two, it definitely has a rocker motion because of the plate that it has inside of it, and then paired with that Lightstrike, it definitely feels soft and squishy. But from a casual perspective, it was okay. It's just showcasing the technologies and I guess the things that we can expect. Now this is a much cheaper shoe. I believe that one was like $225 or something like that. This one's only $140, so you get a little slab of Lightstrike Pro and then the regular Lightstrike in this one. And so yeah, I was definitely curious. But first I want to give you guys some words from what Adidas says about the product. I went with a true to size, but I have a bit of a wider foot, which makes this a little bit more of a challenging shoe. I probably honestly should have gone up a half a size, but I think most people will be able to wear true to size. Lightweight shoes for a race day feel in training. For fitness, for clarity, for your next PR, no matter the reason you run, the ADIZERO Boston 10 shoe helps you chase the fastest version of yourself. With more cushioning than the average marathon shoe, the midsole mixes up Lightstrike and Lightstrike Pro. Throw in the snappy feel of the energy rods, and the result is an ultra-responsive ride that delivers race day speed every time you lace up. Product is made with Primegreen, a series of high-performance recycled materials. 50% of the upper is recycled content, no virgin polyester. The midsole combines maximum energy return of Lightstrike Pro and the lightweight, explosive feel of Lightstrike. Ultralight mesh upper. It offers flexibility and support, and paired with an internal lock system for improved fit. ADIZERO is tuned for speed, allowing athletes to push past what was possible. And then from the customer reviews, it says the sizing is perfect, the width is perfect, comfort is very comfortable, and quality is perfect. And out of 650 reviews, it gets 4.5 stars out of 5. So definitely a very high rated pair of sneakers, one that I know the running community loves of Boston's, and it's a great all-around pair of sneakers. There's definitely some things I really like about the shoe, but there's a couple things that don't really work for me personally. But that being said, price point is good. Colorway is super fire. The look of the shoe is really nice. So I like that the toe has some reinforcement and some additional materials here. Just gives it kind of a more of a traditional looking pair of sneakers. And then you do have that mesh that they mentioned. Some fused material right here on the side as well as through the laces. Also fused material and some extra reinforcement in the heel. I mean, the overall look and design of the shoe is dope, and it is a really nice large midsole, as you can see on here. So trying these on, I was definitely impressed with the cushioning that they have. Lightstrike I feel like is like the performance version of what Adidas Boost wanted to be. Lightstrike Pro is like Nike's Zoom X in a sense. It's lighter, it's a lot softer, and more in line with modern running sneaker technologies. I'd say Lightstrike Pro is probably my favorite one that Adidas offers, and I'm a huge Boost fan, obviously, from years past and then even current. The Adios Pro 2 has Lightstrike in the entire midsole versus only half of the midsole here. Obviously the dual density on here with the Lightstrike. So trying these on side by side, there's no comparison. The Adios Pro 2 is amazingly soft and squishy on feet, but that comes at a detriment to the heel section of the shoe because I felt really wobbly in my pair when I tried these on. So it's definitely not for a casual, in my opinion. Like, it's just, I don't know, you could probably get used to it if you're just walking around normal and stuff, but I definitely felt like I could topple over in that model right there, which was one of the things I like about the Boston. It's a bit wider than the Adios, and it actually feels pretty stable. So I didn't feel like I was going to be toppling over. The balance of the Lightstrike Pro and the Lightstrike was definitely to thank for that. I also like that there's an increased amount of Lightstrike Pro in the forefoot of the shoe because honestly, that's usually where a lot of the impact happens and the energy return needs to happen. So it makes sense that they would put more in the front than necessarily in the back. And then the Lightstrike for that little cushion padding, I guess, as you're walking or running. But I know most runners just usually prance like gazelles, so this is the part where they really need it. I will say it is noticeably different though with the Lightstrike versus the Lightstrike Pro. It's definitely not as soft and squishy as obviously the other ones, but you know, for those people that don't really want that crazy soft squish, this is a really nice option for some really nice, solid, good cushioning in a midsole at $140, which isn't honestly too terrible. The one thing that I will say that I didn't like about the shoe personally was the tongue. The tongue is really hard for me to put on my foot. I have a wider foot, and it's fixed inside right here, and because they use this fused material around the trim and white, it actually goes up and around and down, so it's actually not very stretchy in that area. So I could not put these on very easily, and when I did, it just didn't feel like the tongue was all the way there. I had to pull up, and it was too snug in this section for myself. But that's just me having a bit of a wider foot. Obviously, for those people that don't have that issue, you guys are probably going to absolutely love this shoe, like all of the reviews suggest. The outsole traction looks pretty cool as well. I like the way that looks. Has Continental Rubber with some added grip over the thumb of the shoe, if that's even a thing, as well as on this side of the heel. You also have some visibility to the rods in the shoe, like on the Adios Pros over there. And that's one thing about this shoe. I didn't feel that crazy rocker sensation like I felt on the Adios Pro. It's there for sure, like it's firm. You can't bend it backwards, and that pause there, so it probably does perform really well. Also, for those people that want just an all-around pair of sneakers. So for somebody looking for an all-around pair of sneakers, I would feel like this is a pretty good option. Like, honestly, you could wear it casually. It's definitely one that seems to have some nice enhanced performance aspects to the shoe. And the colorway, again, I absolutely love this one. It's simple and clean. They have a lot of other ones on their site, but I think this is a nice pair of sneakers. The only thing that's a killer for me is the tongue. Also, it's not the widest shoe. I didn't find any stability issues with it or anything, but I wish they did offer a wide version in the heel section for myself personally. But anyways, what do you guys think about the Boston? Do you think this is a shoe that you guys can casual or not? I feel like this is a Nike Pegasus line, but it has a plate right here, so it's a little bit more expensive, but it could be kind of equivalent as like an all-around catch-all pair of sneakers for you to try. Any which way, if you guys are interested in trying out the Boston 10s, check the link in the description, and I'll take you over to Adidas site to buy them. And big thanks to Adidas again for sending my pair over. If you guys have other sneakers from Adidas that you guys would like to see me review on this channel specifically, drop a comment and let me know, because I definitely will reach out and see if I can get some of the product. There's some stuff from the lifestyle side that I always love to review. There's some stuff from the performance side I want to just check out and see from a casual as well. But anyways, love the dual density foam in here. I like what Adidas is doing. Life After Boost, man, they actually have some stuff out there that's really good. It's worth checking out. The Lightstrike Pro, specifically if you want that crazy soft squishy bounce back like responsive feel. But the Lightstrike is really nice as well. It's been on some basketball sneakers as well as some running shoes, but an all around nice comfortable cushioning system. Anyways, have a good rest of the day. Hopefully we'll see you back on the channel very soon. If you guys want to check out any of the videos that you can see on the screen right now, feel free to click them, and again, head over to my page and subscribe if you guys are new to my channel. All right, have a good one. Peace, guys.